things to talk about. Oh, we're live.
Hello.
That was quick again, wasn't it? I just pressed the button and it went. Welcome, and hi to our regular Sunday live hangout.
Yep.
Where we come on and talk tat to a bunch of crazy tat addicts.
Tat. Still a funny word.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tat's a funny word.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome aboard. I know there was a lot of people waiting for us to start in the side chat. Let me just see if I can still get back to the start and see who was first in.
No, Strictly's only just finished because I just saw who went home, but I won't tell you.
Shh. I wasn't even watching. Yeah, we had Lucy in, Peter Ray's in there, Bumcrack Picker, or BCP as he's now known to his friends apparently.
Okay.
Lisa Fenn's in there. I was reading a little bit. I don't think Lisa's too well. So
not feeling well.
Yeah, get better soon.
Oh.
Liverpool Delta, Dave Rowland. Hi, Dave. Lots of people popping in. Scott, Adam, chatting away. I don't know what they've been rabbiting on. I'm going to scroll to the end so I can just see the chat as it comes in, and we'll try and keep on top of that.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary's in there. Charlotte, Stu, Mandry.
Yeah, Dave
Lewis.
Rowland. I don't know if you said that.
Yeah, I think I said Dave. Adele.
Amelia.
So welcome. We haven't been sourcing again. We're still being quite strict.
Yeah, we do have 2 weeks ahead of us of Jumble sales. So.
Yeah.
But we didn't this week.
You can't go to them.
I can't go next week. No.
Oh, that's right. You can't do. Yeah, you can't do. I'll probably go with my sister to that one.
Yeah, I could do the week after, which is the one that I really like. So
yes, well, the one in 2 weeks is the one where we scored really big one time, where you pay $5 to buy a bin bag and then you can fill it.
Yeah.
And we got a Hero Quest, a load of tech stuff that sold really well, some nice clothing, a bin bag full of media.
Yeah.
Some vinyl.
We ended up with like 3 bin bags full, didn't we?
Yeah, that was awesome. So we're going to go to that one again. And there's also like a sale on the day before, isn't there? Where you think a lot of that stuff
no,
will
it's
be...
the week before. That's this week coming.
Oh, I'm so confused. So yeah, I'm going to go to that and you're not.
I'm not because I'm out all day.
But then you're coming to the Jumble sale with me the week after.
The week after, yes.
Anyway.
Now we've got that all sorted.
That made very little sense to me. So none
I have
to you.
to tell you, he won't remember that tomorrow.
I won't remember
He'll be
that.
asking me all over again.
Lisa says hi in there. Hi, hope you're feeling better, or you will soon. I know you're poorly today. One Man Riot says, well done, no sourcing, Nick and Andrea. Kind of lied though, because I did pick up something I haven't even shown you.
Oh.
Shall I do that now?
Surprise.
I was out doing post run, dropping off stuff and popping to Asda, and there was a flea market on, regular one on the Friday. I love my maps. Andrew, I'll tell you, I pore over maps for hours. There was a box full of books, most of which were absolute rubbish, and there was this map in there. It's a really nice ordnance survey from 1913. Now, there's not a lot of value in these. The most this will go for will be about £10, but it's a 1913 issue. It's on really thick, sort of almost parchment paper.
That's in good condition, isn't it?
It's not a local one, otherwise I would have kept it for myself. But yeah, really nice. I love buying maps. So that's all I've bought this week, isn't it?
Have we had those for ages?
These, yeah, I was listing them this week.
Yeah. I haven't seen them for a while, so I've forgotten.
Top 10, Tim. So yeah, a few shout outs. I need to give a shout out to a lady called Helen, who in the Chat Facebook group that I'm sure many of you are members of. If not, there should be a link below. So go over and join that and you can carry on the chat over there. I put a little message on there saying I was looking for size 10 Converse because I have loads, but I wear them all the time and they're falling apart. So she messaged me and said she had some white ones. And here they are. And they're still pretty white.
Yeah, both me and Ellen said, oh, they won't stay white for long.
They won't. I've never had white ones because I'm not I get quite mucky, don't I? Well, you know what I mean. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. So
no comment.
Trying to keep these clean. I'll just throw them in the wash every sort of few months anyway. But thank you so much, Helen. She messaged me and said that she'd picked some up and did I want them. She gave me a really great price on them and I paid through PayPal. She sent them over. So thanks for that if you're watching, Helen. I also want to give a mention to Zahir's Brave the Shave, which is next week, next Friday.
Yeah.
If you've not been watching his recent videos, you may not realize it's come around that quick. So we plan to be in the live hangout with them when Beck shaves all his hair off live on the internet.
Well, no pressure on Beck at all.
It's going to be brilliant. There is a link. I found the link to one of the Just Giving pages that he set up for that. So if you haven't supported Zahir and Beck in that challenge, please pop over there, even if it's just a £5 or a couple of quid. Just go over there and make your donation to that. We will see you on their channel Friday. Is it 7 they go live?
Yes.
So yeah, hopefully you'll all be there for that.
Very squeaky chair again.
Apparently Converse are a no-no if you've got a bad back.
Yeah, we were watching something about that.
Yeah,
Said that.
I
but
do okay.
I've got a bad back and I always wear Converse.
I always wear Converse and I don't have a bad back.
Yeah. But it's not going to stop me wearing them because I love them. So
you could try wearing something else for a while, see if it improves.
Yeah, I know, but they suggested wearing like trainers, and I don't want to wear trainers. Oh, look, that's not my style at all. I like my Converse. So there we are.
That's not going to happen then, is it? Right, let me just see if we've got any more comments to read before I carry on. Is Zahir using a razor to do proper bald head? I don't think so. They're not going to wet shave him after.
I don't think
I
so.
think the plan is to just buzz it off with a, little hair trimmer. But I doubt they're going to go wet shave after that. You could ask him. If you donate enough, he might do. I shouldn't have said that. Krillin has just super chatted. Hi, Krillin. How are you doing? $5. He said, did you buy the DM tickets yet? We bought them ages ago. Just announced for December the 2nd, New York City.
Morrissey.
Morrissey just announced for December the 2nd, New York City. I've not heard his new album yet, to be honest.
No.
Tickets on the floor are $180.
Ooh, that's too much.
Wow. Ministry, Primus, and Breeders. I like the Breeders. Ministry, not so much. Primus, I don't think I've heard of.
No, I don't think I have.
Well, you're going to go to Morrissey then? Sounds pricey, 180.
Yeah, no. Too much for me. I wouldn't spend that much on a concert.
Wow. Was that it? I said, talking of the Tat Chat group, as I did before, that reached a milestone. That got to 1,000 members already. So if you've been over and joined up, thanks for that. We're amazed at how quick that's taken off. People are really enjoying chatting over there and sharing hauls and asking questions and doing whatever. So that's great. So yeah, that's kind of it. How have sales been?
They've been good. Well, actually today they've been really good.
Today was kind of a turnaround. It's been a lot of people have said the last week has been really dodgy. We had really up and down, a couple of completely crap days. In contrast to the week before that was fantastic, this week sales fell off a cliff, and the last 2 days it picked up again. And you reckon that's just payday kicking in?
Yeah, I think it's payday weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, because today we're already pushing a couple of hundred.
We have noticed, and probably everyone else will as well, that there's a lot of Christmas type sales coming through. So I think this payday is people are starting to think about Christmas shopping. Christmas
will be everywhere in the shops shortly, if it's not already.
Oh, it's beginning to be.
There'll be mince pies in Asda next time I go in.
There already are.
Are they?
Yeah, and the big tins of Quality Street.
Oh, I've seen piles of them.
Yeah.
Who's buying them now?
Oh, people buy them, eat them all, and buy another tin. That's why they put them out so early.
Stu says, if Z uses a Qualcast Concorde, he'll be able to get stripes on his head. Just mow himself. I'm hoping he's going to stick to his word and do the Mohican. So like Beck will shave it off gradually, and then at one point he'll just have a massive bit up the middle. They should get some gel in and spike it up.
Yeah, I think a Mohican would be fab, wouldn't it?
I think what they should do is say, if we reach this milestone in donations, we'll do this and this, and then as they go, that'd be great. I so can't wait for this.
Yeah.
Lewis, my week was just saved by 2 sales in 2 minutes for £200. There you go. Sometimes that's all it takes. We've had, I picked all the orders ready to pack them. So we'll go through those in a minute. We've had just loads of little orders, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like sort of 10, 15, £20 each sort of stuff. So no big home runs, but we've got now, 25, 26 to go out tomorrow. but none of the big. Most of my high-end electronics have all sold, so we've got very little higher priced stuff left. But yeah, we did pretty well. So we'll run through what's going out tomorrow in a bit. So what else has been going on? Our daughter went on a Duke of Edinburgh hike.
Yes, she's currently in her pajamas on the sofa. She can't walk.
She came home broken. She was doing that weird, like overtired, laughing and crying at the same time thing when she got home.
Yeah, she's in absolute agony. She gets off the sofa. She's like trying to put one foot in front of the other. All of her neck's absolutely killing her from where she was carrying the bag, and her back, her hips, her legs, her feet. She's like, I don't know how I'm going to go to school tomorrow.
They walked for 8 hours straight, apparently, on the Saturday, and then camped in the rain. Didn't get much sleep, and then walked all morning until we picked them up.
Yeah.
So it nearly killed him. It's character building.
I know it is.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, I know.
Question: do you pay your eBay fees manually or by direct debit? It's all set up to go out. Yeah. Goes out automatically, doesn't it? Yeah, we just set that up, and we don't really pay a lot of attention.
It goes out through PayPal, doesn't it?
Yeah, we pay with PayPal. Yeah. Hi, Kirsten. She says, I've had a weekend of tat talk. My best friend from Nottingham is visiting, and we are overdosing on the tat life. Good stuff. What are you going to do now car boots are dying off for winter, says Sean. Well, we've not been sourcing much anyway. We're going to continue to... Oh, speaking of continue to clear the stock, move your head a bit this way.
Yeah, Peter Ray's already mentioned.
Check that out. I started doing what I said I was going to do last week and sending off to Amazon. That is full of FBA stock. That's going up tomorrow. I've done 4 or 5 boxes already. I dropped another one off today.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the progress has been immense, and all of this is due to that. Probably won't be there next Sunday, and what's under here is all going as well. So we're getting there, bare shelves, but not for long, because once we've got that sorted, we're going to bring everything down from the loft.
All that sports stuff's coming down,
and we'll be able to share with you this mythical sports haul we had years ago.
Weirdly, I think this top actually came from that.
Oh, there's loads of t-shirts in it, I think. Yeah, we'll probably steal a load of hoodies.
I think I stole it for like guide camp and stuff.
That is guide colours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, kind of. Yeah. Blue.
How did the poker go? Not very well. I didn't cash in the. I played 2 games, one on Thursday and one. When was that? Friday night, wasn't it? I didn't cash in either. It was fun though.
Yeah, had a good night out.
Had a couple of beers and chatted with mates, but no. Not been going well recently in my poker. Okay. Oh, blimey. Hang on. It's just jumped. Let me scroll back a bit. See if there's any questions before. What we'll do is we'll just run through what we're going to send out on Monday and talk a bit about the items, where we got them, what we sold them for, if we can remember. I'm not sure what half of this is sold for.
Malinky said.
What?
They did that with the Quality Street. Bought some and ate them. It's so why they do that though, isn't it?
The thing is, they're so cheap.
Just sell more.
They're so cheap at the price they set them out at. It's just madness.
I do miss Quality Street. I can't eat that anymore, but never mind.
Oh, vegan thing. Yeah. Says milk chocolate. Yeah.
Shame.
Question: what is the most number of items you've had to pack in a day? I've just parceled up 22 things, knackered. Well, this is all going out tomorrow, and that I think is now at 25. We had a couple of orders come in just before we started. A couple more of Andrew's clothing bits came in.
Yeah, I think when we had replay, we've done like 60 orders in a day, but that's
more than that. I remember when we were doing brain training in 2007 on Amazon, I did way over 100 in a day just at that one product.
That was around Christmas time, though, wasn't it?
And we were selling other games. I think it was Mario Galaxy and Big Brain Academy. I was buying them up in bulk and selling them on Amazon, and we just had. I remember there being a stack of Jiffy bags, white Jiffy bags, ready to go out that was as tall as me.
Yeah, but that was back in the day when we had Amazon and eBay that we were packaging for and sending out. Yeah. Whereas now we do FBA, so we don't even count the amount of orders that go out on FBA.
No, which right now is hardly any.
Yeah.
But that's going to
should
start,
pick up soon.
hopefully, start ramping up the nearer we get to Christmas. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Okay. Nick was robbed. I was robbed? Oh, what, poker? Oh, I'm always robbed at poker. I've been getting so unlucky.
I've stopped asking you, really, because you go into great detail about who had this hand and who had that hand and somebody did that. And I'm like,
I was one of the chip leaders and a guy called my all-in shove with ace 10.
Yeah, here we go.
I had ace queen. 9 times out of 10, that's it. I've doubled up. I'd have been head and shoulders chip leader, and first card out as a 10. And then I had so little left. I shoved the next hand. That was it. Don't get me started on poker hands.
No, I try not to.
Okay. Kay says she's sorry she's late. That's absolutely fine. You know, we'll let you off just this once. Don't do it again. Were you going to read something?
Oh, I was just reading. Peter Ray said, "What's everyone doing for Halloween and fireworks night?"
I don't know. We haven't really planned. Oh, you might be able to hear Monty. What's he kicking off about?
Oh, he's probably hungry. I haven't fed him yet.
Can you hear him?
Yeah. Well, we like to go. We went to a display last year, didn't we, with some of your family? And
yeah,
that was really good fun. We're hoping to do that again this year.
Hopefully, because my sister's got 2 little twins who are going to be 4 this year, and
on Tuesday.
They're so much fun. So hopefully, and little Daniel as well. My other sister's got a little boy, Daniel. And fireworks are more fun if kids are there, you know. So hopefully we'll get to go.
I enjoy them though.
Go and join them.
Just a big kid.
Yeah, but kids add that extra element, don't they? Makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Sib K. Question: best offer followed by a counter offer followed by a different seller buying the item at full price. Coincidence or something in the algorithm? I'd say coincidence, but who knows?
Yeah.
We had somebody offer us earlier. I've got a really nice pair of, I think they're Lokes.
Oh, these are the ones that you bought from the charity shop that people tease you about.
Probably.
Stealing from
Probably. I've still got them. I've got them on at, I think 70 or 60.
It's so uncomfortable.
Oh, do you want to swap?
No, you're right.
And somebody offered me 30 quid. There's no way I was taking that. So I thought about it and thought 50 is probably about as low as I'd go. Came back at that. He came back at 35. I went back again at 50 again to kind of say, this is where I'm at. I didn't send him a message.
Yeah.
And he came back at 35 again. I'm like, oh, decline then. That's the end of that.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, I've had him a while though, to be honest. So.
I know, but I still think they're worth more than 35.
Yeah. Nick, do you remember the trash can Sinatras from Scotland? I do remember vaguely. Yeah, I definitely remember the name. I'm not sure I've heard much of their stuff. They are playing tonight in the city. That's Krillin again.
Yeah.
How is your sister doing since she started?
Yeah, we need to have a catch up with her because we haven't really chatted with her about it yet, have we?
Yeah, after summer she kind of went proper full time. She didn't go back to work as a teacher, and we haven't been over there to catch up. I need to give her a call and arrange to go over for a meal or something. But yeah, I'll let you know. If you're watching, Alison, hope you're doing well. We need to catch up.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat. How are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Shall we share some stuff? If you've just joined us, we've got 182 people in. Wow. Thank you so much for joining us. If you do enjoy these, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know we're doing something right.
Dave says, where's Ellen to feed Monty? I think she might have gone upstairs. So he actually might be complaining that he's been left on his own.
Do you want to let him in?
Shall I let him in?
Go on. Well, we could try and get him in, actually. He hasn't said hi to people for ages. He's getting very old and deaf. We think he's starting to lose his eyesight as well, turning into a belligerent old man, isn't he?
Yeah, he was left on his own. That's what it was.
He doesn't like being left alone. If we're all somewhere else in the house, he just barks until we come back. Right, come here and say hello. Wait.
Stuart says, it's going well. Packaging at the moment.
Oh, there you go. So that's Stuart, our brother-in-law, Alison's other half. So there you go. In answer to your question, it's going well.
It's going well.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, well,
he's here.
I need to arrange beers. Stuart, text me back with a day that suits you for beers.
Yeah, or an evening we can come over and catch up. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, you can stay at home with us, and Stuart and I go out. Right, are you coming up here? He doesn't want to. Stand still.
Come here.
He's not letting me pick him up.
He's grumpy.
He's grumpy. There he is. He's starting to get a little bit shaggier again.
Hello.
I don't think he's been in a video since we had him cut really short, so he's getting a bit hairy. He needs a bath. Well, it's been raining a lot, and he's obviously been out in the rain. And if you don't have a dog, you won't know the joys of wet dog smell. Oh.
Yeah.
And we went to, well, do you want to say what we did yesterday? We took him in the Mini.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going in the Mini again.
I covered it with a blanket, put him on the blanket, thinking thinking that would be fine. We just arrived at my dad's, and he decided he was going to be sick, and then pulled the blanket back. I was sick all over the seat.
Sick on these.
But yeah, he just kindly, he didn't want to be sick on the blanket, so he kindly pushed that back, so he was sick on the seat. So there was no point in putting a blanket on there in the first place.
I was livid. So we got to Andrea's dad's, and I spent the first sort of half hour trying to clean the car.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm retching at the thought of it again. The mistake was we fed him before we left.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Won't do that again.
Anyway, apparently, yeah, we'll go over and you can help Alison do the packing, and me and Stuart are going out for beers.
Yeah, right.
That's the plan now.
Actually, I think we'll leave you to do the packing, and we'll go to the pub.
Okay, but we'll drink beer and pack, and it'll be a mess.
Yeah, we'll drink wine and pack if we get left there. Could it be even more messy?
Gavin says, no way, get rid of him. You hear that, Monty? You hear that? He can't hear a word I'm saying. He's just looking at him like, what? You're talking to me? You're in trouble. I'm not happy with you. Just ignoring me. He doesn't care.
No.
I keep looking at my iPhone when it dings. Yeah, okay, I'm on, Stuart. Just let me know the day. Well, it'll have to be tomorrow if we're going to help pack. I've got my own to do. Shall I bring that with me? Okay, so let's just go through some of the stuff that's been selling. It's a right mixed bag of stuff. Like I said, nothing of high value, nothing great, but lots of just kind of bread and butter stuff. So this sold literally minutes before we went live. Do you want to explain what that is?
This is brand new tags, River Island top.
And that went for 15,
and it's got like,
was it? Was it 15?
Like a V opening at the back. So yeah, that went for £15. I actually picked that up when we went to stay with Sahir and Beck.
So that's
one of the charity shops, and it was on a pound rail.
Yeah, this is from Beck's doorstep virtually, in one of her little charity shops.
Sorry, Beck.
I'm quite surprised because look, tagged it's 20, but then it is new, so I suppose that's about right. Yeah. So that was cool.
I think it's sort of a popular colour for this year, actually.
And Christmas is coming when you can sell a Dayglow pink Christmas jumper with reindeers on. So next one, what sort of money was that? £5 or something? £10?
I can't remember. Shall I have a look?
I
nearly put mine.
And what would you pay on that? 50p usually, or 20p at Jumble or something?
Yeah, that wouldn't be much. Be about 50p, I think.
That feels like it's been worn once or twice. Doesn't feel like it's been.
That was £7.99.
With shipping on, yeah. You had shipping on top of.
That's not including shipping, with shipping.
Andrew has £2.99 on pretty much all of your clothes, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Another one of yours that went. What do you call these things again?
Well, it's a Muddy Puddles, like a puddle suit, but it's sort of dungaree style. So yeah, salopettes.
Is that the word? Muddy Puddles is quite a good brand, actually. We find they sell quick, don't they?
You can see that logo there. It's a bit bright with the light on.
So they sold for what?
And let's have a look.
Muddy Puddles. They do all in one, like onesies.
They sold for £10.
So a tenner, and you can pick these up for 50p or
yeah,
£1.
they came from the shop, so they were actually traded in. We didn't pay anything for those.
Yeah, well, we would have given them clothes in return, so
but
somewhere along the line we'd have paid something. Yeah, but impossible to work out what.
I find, I mean, there's not a lot, it depends how you see the value and profit and things, but £10 obviously is not a huge amount of value in it, but I find that puddle suits for kids sell really, really well.
Yeah, they sell quick.
Yeah.
I've got a few dregs of little bits of Lego. I sold, I don't know, 10 or 15 of these, which are letters. Some of them are these ones, which are from Harry Potter sets. It's like about 10 grams of Lego there. I think I got a $5 for that.
When you said letters earlier, I was imagining like A, B, C. I didn't realise you meant like letters. Like
I sold some of them not that long ago as well. In the sort of 70s, I used to have white lettered bricks, and I sold a load of vintage ones of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought you
meant.
meant.
No, they went a while back. Now, this sold earlier, and you reckon it's because he's doing a tour? And isn't he touring like a...
Yeah, they announced, well, not announced, they talked about it on the radio, didn't they, today?
So that's the last. You may remember I bought another crate of CDs, as I tend to do, and it had just about every Neil Diamond album in it. I sold a job lot, and then I sold 4 or 5 off individually. That was the last one to go at £10, just because it was an early edition and a rarer album. So that went for a tenner. And yeah, he's doing like a best of tour, is it, or something?
So, something like that.
I don't know. This went for 15. It cost us 50p at that yard sale trail quite a while back. Yeah, quite pleased with that. This didn't go for a lot, but we were given this. Do you remember?
Yeah.
This, I think we shared it in a little haul video. We were at a car boot sale and we were buying something off of it.
I was buying a duvet cover for us.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then he started trying to like sell us other stuff, and then he ended up giving us that.
Yeah, he was an old guy. He must have been about 80 odd or something. Yeah. And he was really, oh, would you like some of this? And do you fancy buying some of these? And we were like, no, we're happy. We'll just buy that. And then he started just giving us stuff. He gave me a little Britain's toy with a knight on it, a little knight on horseback. And this, which is a nature scope, originally issued by Reader's Digest. And I actually had this very thing when I was a kid. Little blue telescope. Not much value in them. I was quite lucky to get a £5 out of it with shipping on top, but yeah, for a freebie, it's fair enough. These were good. These came from a Jumble when we went over near Bedford somewhere.
Yeah.
They came in this bag also with 2 vintage visors that fit on like motocross bike helmets. I haven't sold the visors yet, but I sold both of these mouth guards to different customers at £20 each. I couldn't find any completed, didn't really know where to go, and they both sold pretty quick. So maybe I even undersold them. But all they are is plastic mouth guards that have these 4 little poppers that fit on the vintage old motocross bikes, and that's it. 20 quid each. I got the bag with both of these and the 2 vintage visors, which I've got on at like 20 quid each as well. For I think it was 50p the bag for. No, 20. I think I had in my head there were 5p each. I think it was like 20p for the bag. Anyway, I'm 40 quid up. That's before shipping as well. So quite amazed at those. Oh, this has been on for ages. We actually had 2.
Yeah. Finally
cleared the last one. I think it was £10 total. So 6.
I really couldn't stand that program. It started to irritate me.
This is the one with the French girl in.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember this? Tots TV.
I'm a tot, je suis un tot.
Teeny Tom
and tiny.
Yeah. Anyway, went for £7 with £3 shipping, I think, on that. We did have 2. We bought them at the same time, I think. The first one I got a tenner with shipping, and then that sat on for like forever, so I dropped it. I didn't drop it.
Obviously not.
Some spares for a mouse trap. Got a £5 on those just to get rid. More of these. I've sold quite a few of these now. These are the really large size cycle shorts. Probably can't see them there. Part of that mega haul. I'm selling these at £20 a pair, so I'm so far in profit on that whole lot. We bought 30 odd pairs at about £1 each.
Yeah.
So yeah, you keeping up with the chat. Just read stuff out if you see.
Kind of, but no, not really.
Heather's saying there, hubby proposed to me in the kebab shop. How's about that for class? You proposed to me on New Year's Eve. Leap year.
2000. turn of the century.
Indeed. Question: how do I find Jumble sales near me? Local papers.
Yeah, or just Google it.
Google it, Facebook. But yeah, local papers are the best. Keep your eyes peeled in little local notice boards as well.
Yeah.
One we're going to soon, I think they only advertise by putting a sign up at the venue. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's just local word of mouth. Hi Zahir, how you doing? Dang, I've lost video, but still in the chat.
Oh.
I hope everyone else is still seeing us.
Well, he's out and about. He's eating a kebab.
Oh, is that where the kebab chat comes from?
Yeah.
Ah, that looks like a WWE belt. Oh, that mouthguard thing.
Yeah, for a very small person.
For a very skinny wrestler, yeah, Steve. Not sure that'll work out. Tots TV was my BSG. What's that? What's BSG?
I don't know.
Loved it so brilliant, says Peter. There you go.
Yeah, my brother loved it as well. I really didn't.
Well, you were probably a bit old for it by then, let's be honest.
Yeah, probably. Well, definitely. But it just irritated me.
I sold a SNES Mini. I didn't get in on the whole SNES Mini thing before you ask if I did. I got in on the NES Mini last year, but I've been so preoccupied with just cashing in the piles of crap we've got. I didn't even bother pre-ordering any. I know of a few people that have already cashed out on all the stuff they bought and made really good money, but I just didn't get involved this year. Blitz says I sold a SNES Mini for £180. Went and posted it off, checked Facebook, and somebody wanted £90 for another. So bought that one too. Why wouldn't you? This is the Giants. What does that say? The Giants Isopod.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Question: I've found Gumtree good to buy from, but rubbish to sell from. Flaky buyers. Have you tried selling on Gumtree? I can't get on with Gumtree. I haven't bought off there either. No, I don't like the website. I find it hard to navigate. I've had more luck on Facebook. And I haven't had a lot of luck on there. No. Some people do well on Gumtree. I know Joe Penny's, Ben talks about it a fair bit for picking up.
Oh, picking up, yeah.
Yeah. Not selling.
Yeah, so Caroline used. Well, I don't know if she has done recently, but she used to.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think many people use it around here. Maybe it's just me. Okay. One man right question. We'll do that one quickly before we carry on. Do you think FBA is worth it considering the returns? Which makes you most profit, eBay or Amazon? FBA is worth it in the long run. You do have to have a thick skin, and returns and things. If that really gets to you, perhaps don't jump in, because we do get a fair amount of returns and we have no control over that.
No.
The way we're doing things now, we make a lot more money on eBay. But I would imagine at Christmas, it will completely reverse. Hopefully. I keep saying this. All this stuff I'm sending up has got to sell yet.
In the past, it has.
Yeah.
Past experience tells us that Amazon is better at Christmas.
Yeah, because that's where our focus goes.
Yeah.
But we do have a fair bit to go on eBay for Christmas. But some of that we found out we can send in, didn't we? Won't tell you what.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some stuff we bought thinking we were going to flip it on eBay, which is what we've done with similar stock in the past. There's actually now Amazon listings for it. So if all of that goes up, that's it. Anyway.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Zahir says he's getting a bit annoyed. My last 3 sales today have not paid yet. Oh my God. Nothing more frustrating, mate. Grr. Okay. Well, hopefully they'll pay and it will come through. So some dregs of that big tech clear out I had. This is just another little set-top box, Grundig one. Has its remote, original power lead and instructions. I think that one went for 15 with shipping. I don't pay more than £1 or £2 for these, so a bit of profit in that. Some kids books that somebody is picking up. I don't know when, they didn't reply. They were bought. They messaged us and said, can we live in Hitching, can we come pick them up? So I said yes. They bought them and then they hadn't bothered to arrange a time. So
yeah,
don't know.
Well, I don't know. It was late in the day when we got back to us. So
yeah, a few bits of yours.
Yeah. These are a little pair of Nike darts. They are like a toddler size. I can't remember what size they are now. I'll have a look on here. Tell me.
Well, toddler, that'll do. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tiny little Nikes.
Just going to see, because I took an offer on those.
Yeah, I think you just let them go for a £5, didn't you?
Yeah, I had them on at 8. Somebody offered me 5, so I took it.
We're taking offers more often than not now because we are so in that zone of
I mean, it's just like it's still a good profit, and because they came from the shop, so again they were traded in.
And same story on those.
Yeah,
is it?
Same story. These are shop stock. These are a size 13, just kids ones, and I can't remember what they went for. Can you?
8, I want to say.
Yeah, £8.
And again, slightly larger kid size high tops. These are my preferred sort of Converse.
Yeah, and
not
they sold
this size, obviously.
They sold for 10.
And 10 on those. So
yeah,
nice to see those ticking along. As I said before, we didn't have many high value stuff, but
I think that's all my Converse now.
All gone. Pretty quick then. Oh, another one of these. This is I did share it in a haul back in the summer. I picked up about, what was it, 70 odd of these for a tenner, all brand new and sealed. It's a Polish guy, I believe. The album's Monster. His name is Popek I Goskal. I've been selling them at Amazon fairly regularly, both FBA and merchant fulfilled, and I've sold a couple, I think, on eBay. So they owe me next to nothing, and I think that one went for £7. So I'm way into profit on the whole box already, and I've got about 60 odd left. No, it must be I think I've sold about 10. So yeah, about 60 left. So they're good. Another one of these. I've sold so many of these. I just sent a box of these up to Amazon to try and clear a load at Christmas. They're left over from that big haul we had. That one sold for 15 with shipping. This sold these once already.
Oh, you ran over the dog.
Did I? Sorry, mate.
Hello,
did I squash you? He did. I didn't hear him scream. He does that. If I'm sat here working, he'll come in, he won't make a sound, and he'll lie behind the chair, and then I'll sort of whiz backwards to go and pick an item or something, and he'll just get one over. And he never learns. That's the annoying.
He was quick. I don't think you actually got him.
Okay. This was the second lot of these Monster Highs that I stuck on auction. She's a bit, oh yeah, she's green. I thought the light
was
a
monster.
Yeah. I stuck these on auction because the first lot went really well. They sold at £33 on auction, I don't know, a month back or something.
Yeah.
And the buyer never paid. So I did a non-paying bidder, got my fees back, stuck them back on Buy It Now, and got 40. So yeah, happy with that. There's like 8 or 9 of them. So yeah, they're good. They're
Gavin UK reseller says, I cleared out hitching Argos. Sorry, Nick.
Oh right, okay. Well, that's fine. I wasn't in on it this year, so how many did you get from Argos? They don't normally have much of that in there, that sort of thing. Oh, see, I feel like I should have done it now.
Well, you didn't.
Easy money.
So there.
Again, just stock we've been clearing out. Got rid of that Tupperware. Had it sat on the shelf for ages. Listed it, sold within 24 hours for, was it £7 with shipping? I think £10 all in, something like that. It's got a little like scoop in it for cereal or whatever. So that's gone. And these sold within a couple of days. I think I shared these. I don't remember where I got them. Do you remember?
No, but I remember you sharing them in a haul.
Yeah. These are Animal Arc books. Oh. It's weird though because they start at number 3 and then go in an unbroken run to number 28 or whatever that is. So what's up with numbers 1 and 2? I don't know. No. But yeah, I don't know what I paid. I wouldn't have paid more than the £5 for it, and that went for 25 with £6.99 shipping, I think. Quick as well. Everyone's seen these a million times. Stack of Harry Potter books went within a day for 25 with shipping. And this. Oh God, that's heavy. Finally shifted this thing. I did have to reduce it down to 13 with shipping.
Is that the massage thing?
Yeah. Pro Shiatsu massager. Yeah. I didn't pay a lot. Got it in charity shop a couple of months back, but yeah. I think I tried it at 20 for a while. It was getting nowhere, so I dropped it a couple of times just to get it off the shelf. I was fed up looking at it. So that's gone. I think we've covered all the stuff I've got packaged tomorrow. Ow. There's a few other little bits and bobs, but nothing of any consequence there. So yeah, that's that.
Cool.
Right, I'm done. You can chat now. You got any topics?
No.
Okay. Let's just see what's going on here. Zahir, small donos, £4.
Making me hungry. I haven't had any tea yet.
Could always start with a hedge trimmer and finish off with the razor. Tips for Zahir, I think, next Friday.
It must be.
I don't know if you were in at the beginning, Zahir, but I did share the link to your Just Giving page. If you just joined us, Zahir is in the chat, is shaving all his hair off live on the internet. His channel, 7 o'clock next Friday. We're hoping to be there live with him. The donation page, the link for that is below. So if you haven't already, just pop over there, just give something, even if it's just a couple of quid.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for that. Okay. So that's kind of all I had to share. If you've got any questions or things you want to talk about, drop them in the chat.
What is piled up to the left, to Andrea's left on the shelving?
The CDs. They're all Now albums. I am holding back my Now albums. I know what I would normally do is just build up a bundle and stick it on when I get to 20 odd or 30 odd or whatever. I'm just letting them stack because it's going to be Now 100. I think it's next summer. I think we're on Now 97 now. So when they get to 100, there's bound to be some big palaver about it on they'll be promoting it and talking about it. So when that happens, I'm going to make up a few really big bundles, and I reckon they'll sell quickly then. So that's all that is. I sorted them all out the other day, put them all in order. So yeah, that's what they are. And those are Wii Fits, which are hardly worth bothering with, particularly on eBay. But yeah, some Wiis. I feel weird, I'm just pointing at your face. So yeah. Amelia says, been listing some stuff in Facebook groups. My favorite method of selling at the moment. Have you guys tried them? It advertises straight to the target market and no fees.
Yeah, I think there was a comment earlier from Amelia that I noticed where she was talking about like specific ones like plus size or Disney themed or that kind of stuff. I don't know. I always get a bit put off by it because I think if you sort of join a group and then try and sell stuff to this group, they might get annoyed with you.
Well, I've only done it once and to great effect. I know what you're saying, but the craft group I used to sell all those crafting boxes was a buying and selling group.
Yeah, I mean, it's different if it's a buying and selling group.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, I know there's some quite well-known ones for gaming, like GGG, the Game Gear group, which is set up just for that, for people to buy and sell and trade video games.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great idea, and I will no doubt use that again.
Yeah, so for buying and selling groups, yes, but not for like just normal sort of groups, like a Disney fan group or whatever. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but definitely, yeah, give it a go. Experiment with it. Adam says, question, Nick, should Z get garlic or chili sauce on his kebab or both?
Chili sauce sounds good.
Well, Andrea loves the hot stuff. And I don't. Oh,
it's because you're so mucky.
What's that meant to
mean?
What
you said earlier.
What? I don't eat spicy food, so if it was me, I'd have the garlic. I quite like a bit of garlic, but you'd have spicy.
Wards off the vampires.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get chili and garlic. Says it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a kind of all or nothing guy, is RZ. Thanks. I thought they were floppy disks. Oh, I guess they're talking about the The Now albums.
Mr. Harry says, do you pick up much vinyl? I love it as I'm a musician. Found anything interesting or worth anything?
I've never really bought and sold much vinyl. We've sold a fair bit over the years.
Yeah, mostly our own collection.
We did clear out our own stuff many moons ago and both regretted it.
Big time.
Never sell your own vinyl because you will regret it, guaranteed. I don't pick up much. The last vinyl I sold was an ABBA LP that I only picked up because it was at that Jumble where it's fill a bag for $5, and I just grabbed a couple of bits of vinyl.
Yeah.
It might have just been the one, was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't tend to go looking. Where I am as well, there's a few kind of crews that go around all hunting for vinyl, and a lot of individual guys, and they're always there. They pick through it.
Yeah, we did pick up a couple of really nice albums though, didn't we? Brand new
sealed
last year.
They were they Emerson, Lake and Palmer?
Yeah.
I sent them into FBA and we were getting like around the £20 mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went over to well, you spotted them, I think. We went over to a stall. No, we were looking through CDs. We picked out a load of brand new CDs, which also all went to Amazon for good profit. And then she pulled out some vinyl. She was like, "Oh, if you're into that sort of stuff, you into records?" And we're like, "Yeah, we'll have a look." And she brings over 3 sealed Emerson, Lake and Palmer remastered vinyls. And we thought she's going to want some serious money for these. And we were like, "How much do you want?" "Oh, £1 each."
I couldn't believe it.
Like, okay, yeah,
could
sure.
Get money out quick enough, could we?
Yeah, and they went up to Amazon and sold them last Christmas, I guess it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not a vinyl expert by any stretch, and I don't. It's not something I gravitate towards.
We do like our music, so if we see something, we'd pick it up.
Yeah. What courier do you use to send FBA shipments? I use Amazon's preferred courier, which is UPS, which is all kind of integrated into their system of setting up an order and getting it shipped off. So you pay the if it's up to 15 kilos, I think it's £5.04 for a box. So that, for example, that I've just finished is a fraction under 15 kilos. So I will pay UPS through Amazon £5 to take that away. That's if you drop it off at a UPS drop-off shop, and we have one 5 minutes down the road. So that's the method I use, and it works perfectly for me. Vinyl is definitely making a comeback, says Ray. Oh, it has been for years. Our daughter's huge into it. She bought, what was it?
The Paramore album.
Paramore last week on vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I've just lost the chat again. It just jumped down. Scroll back a little bit. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're okay.
Yeah.
Amelia, partner just got a takeaway, just stole a chip and dipped it into his chili sauce. That full of cold, I couldn't even taste it.
Oh no.
That would blow my mouth if I can't handle chili sauce or anything. Wow, not for me. John, I went on a Facebook vintage antique page. Some idiot was selling an iPhone 6. Is that vintage now? Okay. What does that say? Sriracha sauce?
Wouldn't even know how to pronounce that.
Is fab, Andrea, if you haven't tried it.
I haven't tried it, so if I see it, I will. I'll give that a go.
Question, can you remember the first thing you sold on eBay? Yes, I can. It was a Chemical Brothers CD single. That was my own. Yeah. Do you have a turntable? We don't actually have one anymore, but our daughter does. Yeah. So no, we don't even have, but we did get rid of 90% of our vinyl about sort of 15 years ago when we started on eBay.
Yeah. I'd like a record player. One Man Riot says, question for Andrea, do you prefer selling clothes on eBay or a bricks and mortar store? eBay. Because I like working from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't looked back, have we really, since we closed the shop?
No, we're glad, as with everything we've ever done, successes and failures, we're very glad we did it.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it was something we wanted to do and we got it out of our system. We're not sitting here thinking, I wonder if that would work. I wonder if we could make that work. We tried it, we put our heart and soul into it, and it didn't work. But yeah, which means we can do what we do now, safe in that knowledge that we gave that the best shot we had and moved on. And I think that's the way to live life. If you go through life thinking, oh, I wish I'd tried that, or I wish I'd had a go at that, or had the balls to do that, I think you'll die very frustrated.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and I still have a head full of ideas, so I've got a long way to go.
Constantly. Yeah.
Oh, this username. I was catching up on Carla's haul earlier, and this username came into that. Alian Tin Can Copper Kettle Brass Pan Fernley. I can't say it anywhere near as well as Carla can. What did she say?
Says, can you give a big shout out for my son's 21st birthday, Harry Fernley? So happy birthday, Harry Fernley.
Happy birthday, mate.
Congratulations on your 21st.
21st. On my 21st, I was at art college. I went out with all my mates. I was giving a girl a piggyback. I've said this before, I think I shared this. I was giving this girl a piggyback, drunk, tripped up a curb, and then her full weight smacked my head into the floor, and I cut all down the side of my face. And I carried on the pub crawl.
I bet you did.
No sense, no feeling. This is Beth, the movie fan. Can anyone tell me how to clean a teddy that has electronics in the head that can't be taken out?
Depends how dirty it is, really, but I would
Sponge.
say, yeah, or baby wipes. I've used baby wipes on Plush, and that works really well.
Yeah, or a warm, wet, soapy sponge. Yeah. Some of the electronics, I guess you've tried this and looked everywhere, but I know some you can somehow get inside, and they're quite often tied on with a bit of cloth. You take that out, like the Teletubbies, for instance. You can take the battery packs out, chuck them through the wash. But yeah, in your case, it's going to be tricky if it's really dirty. Oh, someone said there, use wet wipes.
Yeah.
Oh, and Febreze. Doesn't Febreze just take smells off though?
Yeah, it won't clean it, but it'll make it smell a lot better.
Does anyone know how to get dog sick stains out of mini car seats?
I'm going to try the anti-bac. See if that works.
Answers in the chat, please. So pissed off. Okay, it's not a brand new car, but it's really, really nice, and the back seat was perfect, wasn't it? Compared to my old Ford, which is just it's filth. Our Mini was just like really clean, and you little scallywag puked on it.
Well, he had to leave his mark, didn't he? Sivk says, apologies if this is too deep and you can leave it, but do you know why the shop closed, e.g. market size, margins, business rates? Business rates had a lot to do with it. They were extortionate.
Basically, it didn't make enough money for it to be worth putting the amount of time we had to put into it. The plan was always to build that up and staff it.
Yeah.
And we had targets we had to meet to be able to get anywhere near doing that. It was a long way off after a year. So we said we didn't want to be shopkeepers again. We wanted to build a business and then manage it from afar.
Yeah.
I
mean, we could have carried on and tried to change a lot of things. I mean, there were things that specifically didn't work. Like we didn't open it as a consignment store, as in there are shops like that they will sell for the customer. So you take it in, you put a tag on it, and you sell it for the customer and you take a percentage. We didn't do it that way because when we had our game shop, we used to do everything on a credit basis. So we would take items in, give a customer a store credit, and then, you know, we did it that way. But what I hadn't really envisaged with kids' clothes is the volume of kids' clothes that there would be, and how quickly they grow out of it. And it was just, you know, I'd have done this as well, but it was just a very easy way for a parent then to say, all right, every time my kid grows out of these clothes, I'm going to bring a load in for you, get about, you know, £50 in credit, and then I'll I'll take the next season's clothes, and then when she's grown out of those, I'll bring them in again. And then they were never actually spending money. So we ended up in that really awful cycle of people just weren't spending money.
Yeah, so that became an issue, and also people were trading in sort of 0 to 2, and they all wanted beyond, all the way up to sort of young teens.
Yeah.
So our stock of the larger stuff was dwindling, and then we had loads and loads of customers. It was a popular shop, right? But we had loads and loads and loads of customers with all this credit built up, coming in on a regular weekly basis saying, have you got any 6 to 10-year-old boys t-shirts yet? Well, we did, and they all sold yesterday, because whenever we put them out, with their sell. So it became an issue, and there were lots of problems. But in a nutshell, any business is there to make money, and it wasn't making enough money to be worth the amount of effort and hours we were putting in. So that was that, and we came out, and we're perfectly happy again doing what we do until we next have a big idea. Anyway, what's the here saying there? We have stuck a Lotso in the washing machine, and it was okay. Lotso is the bear, isn't he?
From Toy Story.
Toy Story, the pink bear.
Yeah.
The evil pink bear. Spoilers. Who hasn't seen that? Oh, is Carla in there? Someone saying hi, Carla. Oh, there.
Yes.
Yeah, I was name checking you earlier with your favourite username just above you there. Alianne, Tin Can, Copper Kettle, Brass Pen. Yes. Okay. Oh, lots more chat that I haven't seen. Question: can you put plush in a washing machine? Yes, on the whole, yep.
Dog sick. Try a steamer and a microfiber cloth. Okay. Right.
A steamer? Yeah, you've got a steamer.
Yeah,
Have you
I've got both of those, so I could try that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you,
Adam. I do have a crate down the bottom. One of them is actually a load of Teletubbies. Do you want to have a go at them?
Talking about dog sick, not.
Oh, I thought we were talking about cleaning plush.
About cleaning the car seat.
Yeah, steam it.
Yeah, hadn't thought about that.
Get on it tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, Adam.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Carla was in when I was saying about the tin can.
Yeah.
Thingy, what's it? Okay. Is that Prevo Bob? I've been sorting my home office out this weekend and built a workspace and shelving from wood from scratch. First DIY project, needed it for the items I need to sell. Just thought I'd share. Fantastic. I love, Andrew will tell you, I love that sort of stuff. I made all of this to fit every shop we've ever had. I've shop fitted it. Love all that stuff. Yeah. Hope it worked out as you wanted it anyway. Right, do you want to read a bit? I just need to drink.
Yeah, Witchwood Dream says that bicarb should get the vomit smell out of the upholstery. So yeah, I've got some of that as well. So thank you for that. I should try that.
It wasn't smelling too bad.
It wasn't bad, was it?
Last time I was in there, it's just left a stain.
Yeah, and that's probably more a water stain way because you soaked it out.
Yeah, but how would we get a water stain out? You know what, steam that out?
I don't know. We'll give it a go anyway.
We'll do the whole seat, make the whole seat wet, so it's all the same colour. See, clever.
Oh yeah, I see you thinking.
Okay. Ray, we have cats, so bought one of these Bissell Spot Clean portable spot cleaner.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy. Right. Nick, use Power Nutridol to get the smell of vomit out of the car. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, as I said, it wasn't too bad because you did clean it up.
I got on it straight away, but there's now, it's left marks.
Yeah.
Poor Minnie.
Oh, I've got a super chat.
Brilliant. I owned a pub at 25 and lost $250,000.
Oh, goodness.
25.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big deal to cope with when you're 25.
Yeah, but it's all just a learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah.
All of these, successes and fails.
Exactly. I mean,
sometimes you have to fail in order to learn that lesson to be able to succeed. So
yeah, when I left Virgin Records, I was 25 actually then, wasn't I? 98, yeah. 24, 25. I set up my own little secondhand record store, and I lost money on that. Nowhere near the figure you just quoted, but it didn't deter me at all. In fact, it probably made me more determined. And then I set up a mail order CD thing, lost money on that, didn't make anything on that, didn't deter me whatsoever. So yeah, it's tough, and losing that sort of figure, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if you talked about that in any of your videos. That would be an interesting story. I'd love to hear how you coped with that, mate. Oh.
Gavin says, I made 250k in September, but I can't back it up.
Oh, that old chestnut.
Yeah, that was a thread on the chat.
Yes. That's Karen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hubby built a workshop from scratch in the garden. He made all my shelving and desk and a big cutting table in my sewing tap room. Handy chap to have about. Yeah, I do love it. I don't know if you, sometimes I show through the house, there's a floor to ceiling set of CD shelves and a set of shelves with a light, which I need to repair, and undercovered cupboard, closable door cupboards. I'm not describing this very well.
Not very well, but
I made all of those,
fantastic.
and that was cool.
Yeah.
That was a big job though.
Yeah.
Oh wow, lots of chat going on.
Was Nick's mail order CD business called Britannia? No, weirdly, it was called Magpie.
It was called Magpie CDs. It was called, and it was very short-lived. And I advertised in like the Record Mirror, Record Collector, that sort of magazine for specialist CD collectors, CD and record collector magazines. But I just had no money to really give it the promotion it needed to get anywhere. I was very naive, very young, and it didn't work out. But I had a whale of a time setting it up and messing about with thousands of CDs that I'd built up. Yeah. Because at that point I was going to boot sales and I was still collecting Game & Watches and retro gaming for myself, and then just picking up bags and bags full of CDs. And that's what got me into boot sailing, really. Yeah. We had fun, didn't we, going boot sailing then?
Yeah, we still do.
Yeah. Okay, question for Andrea there. For your clothing photographs, do you use lighting? If so, what do you use?
Mostly it's natural lighting, because my office is in our sunroom, so I've got really good natural light in there. So yeah, I don't need any. Well, yours is all set up out here, so I can't use them anyway. But yeah.
You do sometimes come and use that for other stuff, don't you?
Yeah, for like shoes or for smaller items. I do.
Yeah, if you can use natural light, it's the best anyway. You know what I mean? These aren't great. And during the daytime, the pictures are that much better just because of the ambient natural light.
Yeah.
So here it says, I hate making stuff. Actually, it's because I have zero DIY skills. Fair enough. But you could probably fix an RC car way better than I could ever.
Absolutely. Everybody's got different talents.
See, talents, mate.
Yeah. I took the guides to an allotment. We're helping, well, our guide unit's helping out at an allotment a couple of times each term. And we went there last Thursday. And I'm so not a gardener. And the guy running it just kept saying, Andrew, if you take this group and do so-and-so. I'm thinking, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So I was just like repeating what he'd instructed them to do. And I just felt awkward because I wasn't like joining in, but I don't have a clue. Gardening is not my skill.
Me either.
But, you know, I've got skills in other areas. Yeah.
Okay. We should probably wrap this up because we've been chatting for over an hour, and I'm sure you guys have way better things to do than watch two tap monkeys chat.
Yeah, and I've got X Factor to go and catch up on.
Oh. I need to. I'll have to find out. I might have to rewatch the Strictly.
Yeah.
Find out who went. I'm kind of slowly getting sucked into Strictly Come Dancing this year.
You do quite like it. We watch it most.
I quite like that. X Factor just is.
Oh, you're like victim out where you bring out your victim.
It's such a load of old. I can't say what it is. It just
sits there and it complains the whole time it's on.
It's the way they over dramatize it. Is that even a word? You know what I mean?
But me and Ellen like it. We don't need to hear you moaning in the corner.
I can still have an opinion that it's a load of old BS. Oh, it does my head in. We've got like how many months of it? When does it finish? December. Oh. Anyway, Z, how do you get dog sick out of an RC car seat? Yeah, that's the questions here. An RC car seat with a tiny one of those little cotton buds.
Yeah.
And a magnifying glass. Okay. Caesar here doesn't watch either. See? He's a man with taste.
I like it.
Oh, high five.
No.
No.
I almost did. I was like,
go on.
No.
I'm just going to sit like this now.
All right, then. Well, you'll look like a daft idiot then, won't you?
You'll leave me hanging live on air.
Yes, I am.
You don't care. Anyway, on that bombshell.
Bombshell.
So here's finished his kebab. There's a good note to finish on. As I was saying, join us and Zahir on his channel next Friday for the epic shaving of Zahir's head.
I know.
How else do you say it? As I said, the link below, if you haven't already given to that, is down below to the Just Giving page. We'll be back on Tuesday with a chat back on Z's channel, I believe.
Yep.
And until next Sunday.
Oh, isn't it though? Wasn't it on Z's channel last Tuesday?
Back on my channel on Tuesday. Was it?
Yeah,
oh yeah, we had Tom on. Yeah.
Tom.
We had Tom on Thursday.
On Thursday.
So it was on Zahir's channel. Yeah. Let's go for our channel.
That was cold. It's because he never does it. He always like pulls away last minute.
Look.
It makes me look like an idiot. No. Not falling for it.
Damn. Doing it yourself lifestyle. I'm late, but love you guys. Been packing. It's all right. We'll let you off as well. We had to let someone else off earlier. Don't do it again. That's all we ask. I'm in a silly mood. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, we are honestly going to leave you there. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoy these chats, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you again next Sunday.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a nice week.
Bye.